Bonjour, I'm Geri Metz of PronouncingFrench.com, and I'm here with our Hard Words in French series, word number 10. And today we're going to take a look at the word merveilleux, which means marvelous or wonderful, so it's a great word. Now in this word, again, it's the spelling that looks scary. The actual pronunciation is not that hard, but you look up there and there's a whole lot of letters. But the whole last part of that word, I-L-L-E-U-X, comes down to only one little sound, y. And you can see why I love phonetic symbols, because instead of getting all confused with the spelling, you're going right for the sound. So you have y. And what that is you have the semi-vowel y. We have this in English in yes. You have it all over in French in il y a, in Pierre. So it's like a y sound. And the spelling EU is pronounced e. So you have y. Merveilleux. Now going back one syllable, we have the ve here. And that is just the sound e. This is the symbol for e. You have as in tête or bête, tête, e. And that's the symbol for e. So you have veilleux. And then moving back to the first syllable, we have mère. We have mère. And that has the same vowel sound as this. So we have merveilleux, merveilleux, merveilleux. Now, we do have the French R in that first syllable, and it's interesting that most of these hard words do have the French R in them, which is one of the reasons that they're hard, because English speakers usually have quite a bit of difficulty with that sound. Now, we look at that sound in depth in my video course, Mastering French Pronunciation. I give you some ways to get around it, some hints, some little tricks, so that takes away the fear of saying it and will help you to learn how to pronounce it correctly. It's really not that hard with a little guidance and some exercises to practice. And I think, in my opinion, it is so typical of the French language, the r sound, that you really cannot substitute the English R. You don't want to do that. You want to learn how to say the French R properly. So we have merveilleux, merveilleux. Now this is an adjective, so it can be either masculine or feminine. And I've put both up here. So you have merveilleux, but for the feminine, you have merveilleuse. We've looked at this combination before, the S between two vowels sounding like a Z, and the EU in front of a Z sounding like E. So in both cases, you have that vowel E, merveilleux and merveilleuse. And I can't talk too much about that sound E, because this is what I call the typical French sound, a kind of a resting place, a kind of a natural place that the French mouth wants to come back to and wants to start off all of its speaking from. And this is the foundation of what I teach, learning what the French do to sound like they do, and then practicing that. Bonne chance, et à la prochaine.